everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is the Bearded Builder. Again, my name is Jason. This is going to be my second video. This one's going to be a little different today. Yesterday was just an introduction of who I am, what I do, or some of the things I do in terms of work and income and whatnot. Today I am going to show you guys an unpacking of an e-bike I purchased. This is not a sponsored video. The bike is called AiPAS or AiPAS. It's AiPAS. I'll show you the box here in a second. I will go over the specs of it. Tomorrow it's going to be about 85 degrees here, so we're going to go take it for a ride. So let me flip this camera around. I'll show you the box and we'll get to unpacking. So here is the box. That's the name of the company. It's got the website there. Again, like I said, this is not a sponsored post. I'm going to give an honest review of it. I've got one e-bike already. It's called a Juiced. I believe it was a Cross Current S. That company has gone out of business, but my last understanding is somebody else is taking over now. Juiced filed bankruptcy, sold off everything, so I can't recall who's taking over them. But anyway, I'll show you that bike as well at some point. But let's get to unboxing this one. We'll go over it. Welcome back. It is day 2. Yesterday we were working on assembly of the Fat Tire e-bike. Again, it was an AiPAS, not sure how to say it. I went ahead, finished assembly off camera. All that was really left was getting this front wheel on, got a headlight on. I think we had the handlebars on, but I got the display put on there. Then I put on this hard side bag. I got it from the same company. It's great. To carry all your stuff. I got a bunch of water in there and a few other things. You can put some snacks in there. We are in Cheyenne Canyon. Starts at the base of Cheyenne Mountain. We're actually quite a ways up now, so I don't know if it's still considered Cheyenne Canyon. But we are up. It's called Captain Jack's. It's a trail here. Got the bike going, obviously. Came up this trail. We have a little bit further to go up, and then it's all downhill. It's I'd say an intermediate trail. We got about 9 miles on the bike now, right there. So far it's been pretty great. I've had it time out or lock out rather 2 or 3 times, twice actually, for getting too hot. It's an 85 degree, about 80, 85. And we're up in the Colorado mountains, so it's working hard to come up, but it's doing pretty well. I'm happy with it. I discussed yesterday that it had manual brakes instead of hydraulic. They're cable brakes. Those definitely are not near as good as hydraulic brakes, so you definitely got to be prepared for that. But otherwise, it's doing pretty well. The battery says it's down 1 bar. But I know that battery percentage definitely drops quite a bit. There is a way to check the voltage on it, and you can compare that to the battery capacity voltage. But I'm not going to mess with that right now. Overall, like I said, it's been a pretty good bike. The fenders are definitely a must if you ask me. It keeps your water, dirt, mud, and stuff off of you. You're not getting mud and dirt slung in your face. So I'm going to take it down. I will try to do some filming on the way down, but I am just using my phone. Could not find my GoPro. So I don't know that there'll be much filming, if any at all, going down. It is a pretty, like I said, an intermediate-ish trail. I'm not a trail rider really, so I couldn't tell you for sure the rating on it, but probably not good to ride with one hand with the phone in the other. So I'll get down. I'll let you guys know how it is, either at the bottom or when we get back to the house. Talk to you soon. All right, guys, we're about another mile down the trail now. Just pulled over off to the side here. I want to show you. This is overlooking Colorado Springs. Right down here is the world famous Broadmoor Hotel and golf course and whatever else they have going on there. And this is all, well, not even all of it, I suppose, but this is Colorado Springs, and it goes and continues on up that way. So just wanted to show you guys. All right, we are back, and yes, we're back in the living room again. I apologize, it's just so hot outside. So we did about 12 or 13 miles today on the AiPAS fat tire e-bike. These are larger tires. These are 26 inch by 4 inches wide. What do I think of it overall? It was a good bike. I discussed before, I touched base on the fact that these are cable style brakes. I will show you those. So they're not quite as good as hydraulic brakes, but they did the job. I'm here. This does have a horn and a light. Both have buttons. This one here is to control your display and settings on there. It does have a 7-speed Shimano derailleur. This is a twist throttle style. That's okay. You can get adapters to make it thumb style. I did discuss, I got this hard slide bag on there. I know people typically don't like the racks and fenders, but I'm not here for looks. I am using it for, or I have them on there for using them. So the fenders do great with keeping stuff off of me, mud, dirt, water, whatever. The bag, I fill it up with water and snacks. Let's see, the seat post. This seat post is pretty damn long. I am 6'4", and I had it set right about there, and that does pretty well. Like I said, these tires are tall. The bike is big. It's long. It's over 6 feet long. Let's see, a couple other things. Cable management on this bike is awesome. Everything goes down into the frame, comes out where it needs to. It's all wrapped up, tied up everywhere. Headlight works pretty well. The battery on this is actually up into the frame, whereas some bikes it actually sits on the frame, so that's kind of nice, kind of tucked away there. Again, overall, it did well on 270, 275. Pulled me up these Colorado mountain hills. We did, like I said, about 12 or 13 miles, and it was a lot of uphill there. So we used up a decent amount of, let's get this turned on, check it out. Oops. That does say half, but as soon as you start riding and pulling the throttle, it was down to 2 bars when I saw it. So I suppose that's to be expected for my weight and the conditions it was put through. Overall, it's been a great bike. Can't beat it for the price. It was under $1,000 delivered, and minimal assembly. Other than that, I recommend it. I'm not an expert by any means, but it was fun. It did its job here in Colorado. So that's about it. That's all I got for that today. Appreciate you watching. Please consider liking and subscribing. Come back, see some more videos. It's going to be random until I get this thing figured out. Again, I apologize if this video is kind of weird, whatever, but I'll get it. Promise you. Thanks. See you next time. P.S. I did not get footage going down the rest of Captain Jack Trail, but after this I will put in a clip of another time-lapse video I have of going down that trail on my other bike. So stick around and watch that if you'd like to see that trail. It's not the greatest, it's kind of bumpy, but that trail is pretty rough. So appreciate it. See you next time.